Yo, man.
Hello.
Let's do this. Yo, man.
Yeah, man.
How old are you and where are you from?
19 and from Denmark.
When did you come over?
1 day ago?
Yesterday?
Yesterday.
So this is all new to you.
Yeah.
I bet you're a little bit nervous.
Some.
So who are you in the Twitch chat?
I was Dog Master in 1995.
I've seen you sometimes
Yeah.
in the chat. So yeah, you just arrived.
Yeah.
So there's of course not so much you can talk about, but it's nice to also have interviews with people that just came over.
Mm.
So you think you're gonna stay or you're gonna leave?
I'm gonna stay.
You think so?
Yeah.
You can be honest if you think like, I don't know for sure, you know. How is the experience?
There's quite a lot of new information because like programs the compound use and how things are done, and it's just there's a lot of things to take in and get used to the things.
So was it a bit the way you expected, or what was different?
I think it was pretty expected because it's pretty organized, everything. So
When did you decide to come over?
in March, I think, late in March.
Was it a hard decision?
I think I got a little FOMO because I saw the spots running more and more hard. So I was like, shit, man. Before I was just like, oh yeah, I can do this afterwards. So I wanted to do it, but I also think that I got a little up of my...
So now you're here. Is the place getting filled up?
Yeah, there's not many spots left.
So yeah, for the guys saying like, yeah, Athene, you experience it firsthand. You're getting more and more the lost rooms. Unless people want to start sharing a room, but I don't like that idea so much. Definitely for new people. Because a lot of people, you know, that are in the chat are just like you, basically.
Yeah.
Not so much difference. And they experience like, oh yeah, this really range of excuses. Some of them are less toxic than others and more coming from a place of, you know, not feeling worth it or whatever the fuck. Less cognitive, more emotional, whatever. My question to you is, coming over here, right, and being here, do you feel that there is certain amount of skills you need before coming over, or do you think, you know, you gotta prepare? What do you think?
Nah, you can actually just come from scratch. Like, I don't really have any skills, and I wasn't really good at school either. But like, you get a pretty good guidance from Fabio, and you get set in things, and you go through the Trello, the checklist, and then you are getting into all the stuff.
Is there anyone bossing you around?
No.
No?
No.
So how does it work? You come over here. Who decides what you do?
Like, I kind of decide myself, I think. I get, of course, some things. I get, like, help to some things that I can do and can help out with. I don't really think...
You get a list of stuff you can do.
Yeah.
And you can pick from.
Yeah, so, because you also could get, like, with all these choices, you're like, what am I going to do right now, right?
Yeah.
So it's cool that there's a lot of freedom, so yeah.
So how is the vibe here?
People have fun also, but it's also like really work mindset, which is really cool to be around.
What did your parents say about you coming over?
My mom was actually okay with it. So.
What about your dad?
My dad passed away. So.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry to hear. So your mother was fine with it?
Yeah.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, they were also.
They were also cool.
Yeah, of course they said I'm leaving, but my mom found the place on some PhD, and she was like, okay, it's all right.
What? Found what?
There's someone in Denmark that made a PhD about gaming for good at some point in their project. So
I didn't know that.
so she was like, oh, because he really cares about these things, and she was like, okay, it's pretty legit.
A PhD?
In gaming for good, yeah.
Quite nice.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have privacy here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got my own room.
Do people go around and try to, you know, do you have cameras in your room?
Nah, I don't think so.
Will you say bye when you leave? Real Artemis. Well, I don't know if he knows the story. You know the story of him?
About that.
They left without saying anything. Yeah. We had to look. Yeah, according to Grandpappy over here, Danish people are usually very self-important and all. How do you feel about that? Based on my experience, a lot of people that, you know, from Denmark are smart asses. Yeah. Do you experience that or not so much?
Man, we have some smart asses, but...
Is there like a self-important culture or not so much? Because maybe it's only the people on the Twitch, you know? I have no clue.
We might have to some degree, I think, but how could I tell if I'm also a smart... I don't know, actually. Yeah, some people are really smart asses, but
Was it a bit intimidating at first when you came over?
Well, yeah, because there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's a new place for me. But people are very nice and helpful, so it's not like you're... Yeah.
Are you struggling emotionally?
Not really now.
No?
Nah. Of course I miss my family and all that, but yeah.
Would you say you're already in a flow or still getting used to shit?
I think I'm still getting used to shit.
Yeah. What did you bring along? Did you manage to travel lightly?
Yeah, I have a suitcase with me, that's all.
Do they pick you up from the airport or did you just show up at the door like a lost homeless guy?
Like a lost homeless guy.
Did you get instructions to come here? Or did you have to figure it out yourself? I have no clue even how that works out.
Like there's a guideline, but I just downloaded the DB Navigator, and it also says that you should download that. So
yeah.
It's really easy to get here, actually.
Do you chill at times to rest, watch TV series?
No, I did that at home.
Why didn't you apply earlier?
Because I was a little comfy dude, watching your stream for 6 hours a day, doing nothing. That's why.
So you got actually saved by the spot sticking down.
I did actually.
Man, how many more do you think are like you watching the stream going like, because we got 40 applications.
40?
40 in the past few days. But man, so many were absolute shit.
But it's just FOMO, because my first was also, and I was like, yeah.
Do you have free parking there? Yeah, we have, I think, yes. So what are you doing here?
Right now I'm working some kitchen stuff, and that's basically what I have worked on.
So which shift did you take? Because that's how it works. New guys always take the shifts of the older guys.
Actually, I'm just like kind of shadowing what's going on.
Yes,
and just,
you're learning.
I'm learning what is...
Did you ever cook for yourself and everything?
Yeah.
Because you're 19. Did you ever live by yourself?
No, it's because I was vegetarian before, so my mom was like, okay, I'm still gonna eat meat, so
you make your own food.
I make some lentils. You
see, vegetarian as well. Your chances of working out go up when you're a vegetarian. Why are you a vegetarian?
Because I watched the video.
You don't want to kill animals.
No.
That's really chill of you. Talk about missing family. Well, have you ever gone away from home?
Not for long.
No.
But not like this. Like.
So how can you talk about missing family is his question after one day.
I don't know. That's just the way I feel, I guess. Can I feel that way? Is that so
it's like,
bad?
You know, like, I will give an example to Mr. Smite. I don't know if you'll be able to relate to it. M. Smite, because it's about a girlfriend. Imagine your girlfriend goes for a weekend, right? You won't miss her that much, but if you break up, you will. You might say like, but Athene, what does that have to do? It's the idea that he will stay here for longer that already kicks in the emotions of, not seeing his family. And you don't need to go through it practically in order to experience. Most of the time, it's actually the idea and the thought that is even more dragging than the actual reality of not being there. How am I here at this place, by the way? You've only been here for a day. Did I come to you and...
No.
Did I say hi or how?
Yeah, you said hi. And,
we had a little chat.
Yes.
What a lot of people don't understand, right, that are watching the stream is they have their conspiracy theories, right, about this place. But they don't understand that every single person that comes over here are just like them. If this place was a conspiracy hub with scamming and corruption and exploitation, ain't nobody gonna stay here for a day. Still, people think, yes, man, you got a script. Did you get a script? So what makes him have trust in Athene? Was it the docu or podcast? What's like the most important thing he's learned from Grandpappy over the years?
I watched you listened to the podcast since they came out, basically.
What did you learn from it?
And in the start, I was just like, I liked it because I could be a smartass. I was like, I could really like go in school and be like, and I don't even know if I listened to him the first years, but I learned some stuff. But it's more about like doing something actually, like the action stuff. really helped a lot, because before I could just sit and be lost in hours just listening and doing nothing.
Did you experience dissonance with these talks when I say like take action before the FOMO? How does that even work? I wonder, because I repeat myself quite a bit every day.
I also started doing actions, like it was just small things in my everyday life, like which is also good in some way. But
So
it didn't really.
does it just get washed away after an hour and you're back into the flow of comfy, or do you think about these things? It's just me being curious. I just wonder.
Like you can think about these things, but you can also just like, okay, so I listen to the podcast every day and just think all day. So you just get lost in
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, sometimes, for some time.
The crazy thing is people grow the most when they are in a flow of action and doing stuff. I bet a lot of people can relate to you. You're 19, you made shitty excuses, the FOMO got to you.
Yeah.
Guys, apply before it's too late.
Man, I also thought about like how haunting it was gonna be if I wasn't coming over. Like really, that's gonna be a nightmare, because if you just trust this place a little bit and the success it already has, then you know, man.
But I guess so. I guess like in a year, right? If things go really well, right? And people go like, I could have been there.
Man.
I think that must hurt, right?
Man, that's like, I felt it before. Like it man. Jesus Christ, man. It's gonna hurt so bad.
But people just think like, nah.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. The game looks good. No. Athene, he said so many crazy things. No. I'm not, no.
But it's gonna really suck, because like it's every day. Every day you do your stuff and you just think, like, I could have applied. Just.
Did you have a job before applying?
I was going to school.
You stopped going to school?
Yeah, man.
For real?
Yeah.
What school? University? Or?
Gymnasium in Denmark. It's like a bachelor before you go to university. But,
I see.
Yeah.
Well, it takes quite some, some courage to come in the first day on the stream and talk to these guys. It requires, it requires quite some confidence, because...
I know these guys.
Did I force you?
That's not forcing you. It's just like you
Did I
wanna
force
go.
you to have this
No,
interview?
no, man.
No?
It was just like, do you want to come on the stream? And I was like, yeah.
Did you feel like I indirectly manipulated you to have this interview?
No.
What would you advise them? What would you tell them? Like, it's like people like you, man. You've been in the chat quite active too. These guys are literally, they're just you on the other side. What are you gonna tell them from this side?
It's gonna haunt you. It's gonna be real bad.
So that's what you would tell your own version? Like,
yeah, to push me.
Yeah.
Like push me over the edge, because like, what are you gonna do?
Regret is the most useless feeling ever, though. Well,
just say that in the future, man. That's gonna be. Oh man.
Why 1995 if you're 19? You're a liar.
Yeah, I'm a liar. It was a meme when I created it.
Yeah, people don't understand that Duckmaster was a game that came out, right?
No, it's
No?
really some fucking weird meme me and my friends had.
Did you have any purpose?
Yeah.
The chat activity, though, is always a wrong reflection. There is almost 300 people watching, and there's only like around 10 people active in the chat.
Yeah.
I wonder, the lurkers, do you guys have anything to say? You guys, because you're going to watch and chillax back, losing this opportunity of a lifetime? I don't get it. Do people talk to you about like, what is it called, Thor? Comparing you to Thor?
Thor?
Or only when you're in another country? Because I guess in Denmark...
like it's still weird that I have this color hair. But,
Oh, yeah? What was a typical day for you before you came over?
I'd go to like school to 3 o'clock. Then I would drink some nice soda and eat some crisps. And then I would go to fitness. And then I would come home and watch stream. And then I would, I don't know, watch some Netflix after the stream. So it depends on what time, of course, because like I got more and more active up to this point. But like...
Did you check the gym here? Do you approve of the gym here?
Yeah,
Yes?
Yeah, it's good.
It's quite chillax here. I think it's really chillax.
Everything is like provided and...
Yeah. People still say like, hey, how much do I get paid? What do your friends think about all of this? Who thinks you're joining a cult?
I just kind of said that I went to near Berlin, and they was like, "Oh, near Berlin, like."
That sounds
So,
cool.
yeah, it sounds pretty cool. Like, I might do some programming maybe, and it's like, okay. So I think they were like,
Do you have a rowing machine? We actually do have a rowing machine. How much do you bench press?
not very much right now, like maybe 60 or 70.
Kilograms? I don't think that's bad. 60, 70 is quite a lot compared to people that, that don't bench press at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to bench press 60, 70. I think that's quite a bit. It's above average for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
What is deadlift?
It's like, it's when you have a bar.
Yeah,
Like free bar, yeah.
Yeah, you can deadlift
Yeah.
here, yeah. You got anything else to say to them?
Apply before it's too late.
The script. I was almost like, man, I'm gonna kick you out, but he said it. Apply before it's too late. I wonder if people feel more like applying once they see you just being chilling, gajilling. Is it really that hard to come over?
Nah, it's not really like you can do it.
I really
Like,
think life is harder. Like real life, where you gotta find a job,
Yeah.
pay your bills. It's harder than coming over here and everything provided for. Only thing you gotta do is do good in the world. Yeah, do your best. I mean, that's
Yeah.
all you gotta do. Okay, man. Thanks for your time. And
No problem.
yeah, maybe I'll do another interview in a few months or something. Like I'm gonna ask a stupid question. Have you grown since you've been here for one day?
I don't know yet, but
Well, that's a good answer. Like, it's a good answer because if you say, "Yeah, I grew
Yeah.
so much in one day, man, I'm a new person," people would be like, "Fucking what, mate?"
Yeah.
But in 3 months or something, if I still stream by then, I can have an interview if you're still here, and then you can, say what your experience is, so people can keep this VOD
yeah.
and compare it to next time.